Okay, so again, today's handout's going to go over the Holocaust personal experiences. We're going to take a look at only primary sources today, taking a look at different people's experiences in concentration camps, as well as those that worked in the concentration camps, so like SS guards. So as a reminder, our learning target and our writing prompt that you will be writing on either starting today or tomorrow. I can describe how Nazi Germany created a systematic genocide of Jews and undesirables between 1941 and 1945. There's going to be a few things that you guys can write that part of your project on, which was the Wannsee Conference that goes over the final solution. As a reminder, the final solution is like the code name for the plan to systematically murder the Jewish population under Hitler. And then we talked about ghettos. You're going to also take a look at a primary source today that describes ghettos a little bit more in detail, as long as those pictures that you guys also took a look at with that slideshow the other day. Yesterday, we watched that documentary on concentration camps, really gave you that insight into that. And again, today we're going to look at some primary sources that go over that as well. So that's how your project paragraph is going to be broken down tomorrow. You're going to have to talk about those few things. Quick Write, get your Quick Write page for me, please. You're going to need to reference your video yesterday, so if you need to take a look at your notes for that, obviously go ahead and do it, but if you can think of it top of your head from memory, do that as well. If you weren't here yesterday, talk to your partner, get some ideas from them. And if you weren't here yesterday, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go onto my notebook link, you watch that documentary that we watched yesterday. I feel like that documentary I get pretty good feedback on because this is like part of like stuff that I teach that people are super interested in. And again, it gave that first-hand account from a Holocaust survivor from Auschwitz, so really details what her life looks like in there. So looking back at your notes, I want you guys to explain to me what concentration camp life looks like. So be detailed in that sense, please, and get a few things out. I'm gonna give you guys like just 3 to 4 minutes for this one, since this one should be pretty easy to get. And then we'll talk about it here in just a moment. Did you? On what? What'd you get? But still. That's great. Did you like place? No. Oh my god. Where did they go to school at? Here. Oh, here. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very good. Congratulations to you guys. Today is like a perfect day to stay home. Well, with the weather shift from 80 to 50 something today, I feel
Beautiful. I don't want it to be 80 degrees outside.
You like it like this?
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
sad?
Yeah.
It's just good days to stay home. I don't know. I'd rather, I mean, honestly, I'd rather be like 90 degrees all the time. I like hot weather.
I'd rather be freezing.
Freezing?
Freezing.
How was that?
Like layer up. Trader Johnson.
I really want red right now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Freezing? I like it when it's cold too, until it's
Yeah.
How many of you guys like cold weather? You'd rather it be cold? Are you guys serious?
Yes.
Then why do you guys live here? Oh my gosh. How do you guys survive the summertime? It's like, what? Do I have an extra notebook?
Somehow I'm like almost out of page.
You're not the only one that needs an extra notebook. I've had a few people ask me. I need to buy some. I will provide you guys. I mean, are you good for today?
Oh, no, I'm good for you.
for a little bit.
Mine are falling apart too.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure you keep, whenever I give you new ones, just make sure you keep it, okay? But yes, I'll provide you one.
Alright, thank you.
I'll be good for like. Yeah, I mean, we're almost done though. You guys only have like, how many weeks? I think it's 8 weeks after this week.
6 weeks.
Is it 6 weeks?
Because there's 2 weeks left of this March. Wait, no.
So that would be,
No, I lied. It'd be 8 weeks. It's 8, you're right.
yeah, so it'd be 8 weeks, like after this
I
week.
thought, yeah.
Yeah, so it's usually like 2 months. What are you doing with the thing? Then get a new backpack. Have a backpack that's like functional. It's for looks, isn't it? Yeah, I can tell. Just another moment to see if you guys still writing some things down. Okay, do me a favor, turn to your partner. Describe concentration camp life, please. Aiden, do me a favor, turn around and talk to Gracie. Not right this moment.
No way.
Yeah, but I'm about to talk to you. Okay, thank you for having that conversation. When I call on you, give me some details. Explain to me, what does concentration camp life look like? Ben, go ahead. Right, so disgusting jobs or just really hard labor jobs that they were forced to do. Alright, can you get off that, please? Thank you. Kendra, tell me some things, just a few details.
People were like collapsing, dying because of shock or starvation.
Yeah, shock and starvation. Okay, very good. Thank you. Shane, give me some details, please.
They like they'd feed them to the point where like if they saw grass they would eat it.
Yeah, so again, starving them out to the point these people become desperate, right? Any desperate measures that take to survive is what they're going to do. And she mentioned multiple times that like you had to have a circle of people in order to survive. That like people would provide you with different things if you had different jobs, like someone that provided water, other people that like ladled out food, if other people were in charge of like blankets and certain things, like that was the only way you could survive is if you had a tight-knit group of people. Also understanding though, she mentioned the fact that sometimes those people would obviously pass away and then you would kind of be left without a basic survival need for a little while and you would have to find somebody else to get really close to. So it took anything that they possibly could do to survive. So very good. That's it. I think all I'm doing next is just handing you guys your handout. So again, your handout really goes over, oh wait, vocab review. You guys remember what the SS is? We talked about the SS last unit. You guys had that like little station work and it was like super cramped in here. You guys remember that? Yeah, it's like terrible setup in here. So a reminder of the SS. You guys took notes on this, but it's going to mention it in your handout several times. So I want to make sure you understand what that is. So the SS, that was the organization that was most responsible for the mass murder of Jews during the Holocaust and viewed themselves as the racial elite. So they worked in the concentration camps. They were the ones that were carrying these things out and these crimes out against the Jews. So when it mentions the SS, understand that those are like the Nazi guards, like in the concentration camps, okay? All right, handout instructions, pretty simple. You guys do this all the time, okay? You're going to read through these primary sources. You're going to write down the main idea. When you are finished, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be able to finish with plenty of time since we get out of here in what, like 30 minutes almost. Study guide would be a great thing to do. If you are behind on your study guide or your project, you start on project part 4, you find the evidence, because this is gonna be the last handout that you guys get to work on part 4 of your project. So maybe you find your evidence so that when you actually write your paragraph tomorrow, it's just a really, really quick process for you guys, okay? If you have questions as you guys are going through this, let me know. But today, I'm telling you, it is not an option. You are working with your partner, okay? Work with your partner, read this stuff out loud together. I know that you guys have been doing a lot of independent work lately, but I'm gonna force you guys to do it together today. Smiles on your faces. Yay! Okay. Why? You don't wanna talk to her? I talk to her. Exactly. You're fine. The first document is meant to just be like a review document about like what the Aryan race was, what that looked like, so you understand that those that may not look like this could be put to death, okay? So just a review there. Is your tape messed up?
Are we laughing at the Jewish one?
I think it's more, yeah.
I'm not. No, dude. Oh my god. There's no concrete. I'm like driving everywhere. Nothing. And then, no, there is to that part. Usually park the Euro Park one. And I got 2 tickets. 3 Euro Park. I'm not good anymore, but there's nothing else. I had to book it first.
Park under the bridge?
Dude, there's no parking.
I parked there like yesterday, like 10 minutes.
Trust, it's always packed.
The Aryan race is all along like
I got criticized for parking.
I used to be able to park there.
the Aryan race is all along like the race is narrow, possible.
Mateo.
Go look. Alright. Send it to me. Yeah.
Where do I park? Like right in this little parking structure? Not structure. Parking lot, like right across the street? On Conyer? You know Conyer and Mace? It's like the spots are super, super tight,
I know.
like
Dude,
super small.
there was
And
an open spot, but someone took 2 freaking. I was about to just like.
sometimes I do that.
Oh.
I did that yesterday. Because you can't even open your door without like hitting someone, but it's just the closest one to my classroom, so I'm just waiting. I used to park over like by the softball field, but then I'm like, this is too long.
That look, he pissed me off because there's no parking in this movie. And I'm just driving around for a good.
Well, you get here late.
No, I got here early again. But I'm driving around, and as soon as I get a part of I'm about to, someone takes it.
Yeah. I mean, every time I get here, like, and Giddings is also, or is like always wide open. Like by the baseball field, softball field. Like it's always like.
I tried to find a parking spot, didn't take it. I was there temporary. So I have to move my truck.
Sucks.
I have to move my truck as soon as this passes.
Oh, you're parking.
A 3 hour parking. Yeah. And I got ticketed
Yeah, you told me that.
for $80. That was 40. They actually put two, but they lost one. What the hell?
Hey.
Heck, sorry.
Doesn't it not?
Kinda. Just the hair. I don't know about the face though. Maybe a little bit.
Bro had to smile and everything too. I was like, wait, what?
I gotta see that picture.
I was like,
He might go darker.
like a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ears? He's like little. You don't have a watch. Did you tell him that? We are always right. You have to remember that. Oh! I didn't just cause a fight between you two, did I?
I hate it.
You're what?
I said I hate our parking. Why is that like a 3 hour parking?
Because we're downtown.
Okay, but this
No, I
is-
know. I completely agree with you. I'm just saying it's because we're in the middle of the city. So we have the worst parking.
These are the skins be okay.
I mean, they should during school hours, like, allow it. I mean, do you ever go down, if you go down like Conyers, like this way, there's parking too. I mean, again, it's a walk, but went everywhere, I guess. So you're just,
I was just driving around. I was just cruising at this point. And I was like, and then I saw the opening on the freaking Conyers. The
Yeah.
one where you park.
yeah.
I was like, oh sweet. I drove up closer, that fool's in the middle of it. I'm like,
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
it was like a city.
I parked normal today. Cause I got here early.
So like, if there's a kind of use. I'm on board with this. I'm not seeing the water or like, but we can see that this is situation and we like that explode. I'm on board. So there's literally like an orange and they put like I mean, they like wrap on the gas and just it's very like the last scene in orange after Gallup and you see like the guy pouring into the
Men are weird.
yeah, it's like a shot and he has like a gas mask on. No, like, diesel fuel. Yeah, pretty sure. Not like they like, and then, what do you think is happening? Getting gas.